Musk recently is under the knife, man.
What's up, guys? Big Blue Waffle TV here. Today's discussion topic is gender pronouns and how crazy the atmosphere is.
Yeah, man, Elon Musk is under the knife once again for this time actually tweeting out something about trans people and how he said the use of gender pronouns is aesthetically annoying or an issue. And now he's receiving a lot of backlash from the trans community and probably the left, which we think is like really getting out of hand, and that's why we want to bring the topic up, because gender pronouns are sort of being integrated into our society, and it's not making a lot of sense. Like, is it necessary for you to have the he, she, his, it, like all those types of pronouns in your bio on social media and all that? Like,
Dude, it doesn't make sense at all whatsoever. Like, first of all, if people do assume your gender wrong, like, it's a mistake, you know? If it's an honest mistake, just let it go. Who cares? Teach them, you know, tell them what's right and what's wrong. If they can respect that, they will. If they can't, then it's a problem. Not before that happens, you know? It doesn't make sense.
yeah, and of course it's not good to generalize. I get that. But, you know, there's a lot of like wackos within the trans community who think, oh, like, it should be a criminal charge for not calling me by my pronouns, or that I should feel like shit because I couldn't assume their pronouns.
Like cancel culture?
Yeah, it ties into cancel culture, and also ties into the fact that this new generation, this new youth generation, is super sensitive to like everything, and they can't take someone else's opinion. Elon Musk is simply giving it an opinion, which is like totally fine. I mean, he's a human. I mean, you know, he might be like a tier above being human. Like, I don't know, what would you call a genius? He's superhuman. Let's just leave it at that. He's superhuman, but he's still entitled to an opinion. And there's no reason his name should be slandered and all this types of stuff for having an opinion.
Well, thing is, people are gonna hate regardless. So slander is expected, you know,
True,
but it's just ridiculous that this is the type of slander he's receiving for what he said, you know, like, he gave his opinion, right? And people are going after his kid.
Dude, his kid has a sick name.
Well, okay, how do you pronounce it?
I don't know, but it's a bunch of letters and numbers, and I'm all about it. But aside from that, aside from like the many wives he's had, I think he might have had 2 or 3. I don't really know. It's important to note that like these pronouns, like them or it, or I don't even know, but like it actually doesn't even make sense from a grammatical standpoint when someone has like these like what pronouns can we think of that don't make sense? Them
and they.
Pretty. Yeah, like it just, and also on top of it, like when do people even acknowledge these pronouns? Where like I look at someone's profile and see, oh, it says he and him, so I'm gonna say hey he or hey him. Like, no, it doesn't work like that.
Hey they.
Like you just look retarded.
So remember the story I told you about?
Wait, before we get into that.
Yeah, good. Go.
I saw some dude who had a full-on beard. He looked manly as hell. And he literally had his pronouns, he, him, they, or some shit like that. I'm just like, dude, bro, we knew you weren't a she.
Dude, that's the thing though. Like, people like that, like, considering the diversity we have, people like that, you know, there's guys with beards that would consider themselves a she.
I get that.
Because this day and age, they're accepting that, you know? They're accepting that type of shit.
It's a problem.
It's ridiculous. Like, the girl I told you about earlier, she's in middle school, and she posted a TikTok on her story about they're not gonna call you they or them, like, it's dumb. And then this one girl literally called her out on Instagram and Snapchat, probably, I don't know. But point is, she wanted to cancel the girl who posted that TikTok, saying how it was so insensitive of her to do that, calling calling you by they or them is what she wanted, and how it's just so insensitive. It's just ridiculous.
Bro, it's stupid as
absurd.
hell. It's literally it's this cancel culture movement where if you don't like it, it should be canceled. In tandem with people just being super sensitive. Like, if you're super sensitive, it's not the community's problem, it's your problem.
Yeah.
And I get it, like, we should all learn to respect each other and all that. But when it starts infringing on, like, me and my livelihood, like, that's not happening.
Don't get it wrong. Like, you're entitled to whatever you want to be called.
For real.
I personally don't care.
If you want to be a turtle, you
called.
can be a turtle. I do not care.
Yeah, the point is, like, don't try to ruin someone's life just because they didn't call you the right pronoun.
It's crazy.
It doesn't make sense.
It's like, if you want me to refer to you as a certain way, like, sure, I'll do it. I really don't care. But these people are sort of like pushing that boundary. Like, I don't want to have to see he, shim, he, they, it in someone's like bio on social media. Like, it just makes you look ridiculous.
And also, if people owed you for every mistake they made, the world would be much more in debt than it already is.
Yeah, that's a good quote. I like that.
Yeah.
And so Elon Musk, man, he's gonna be known for a long time after he passes for what he's brought us in terms of pushing the boundaries in electric vehicles and basically everything. This guy's a super genius, and he should not be under fire for this. But this cancel culture movement is growing, and again, they just make noise. They're active on social media because they can't get their voice out anywhere else. They seem too stupid to be saying these kinds of things in public.
100%.
So they just get on their phone. And so that's just, it's definitely worrying in that people are being manipulated by social media into thinking all these things are okay. But it seems like that's the future. But that's why we have this channel, man, because like, we're just trying to speak the truth. We're trying to speak what most people think but are afraid to say because they could get quote unquote canceled. So, you know,
exactly.
That's what we're really trying to get out of this channel, discussing like controversial things like this and many other things that you guys could tell us in the comments, like what you guys want us to talk about and give our views on. But
yeah, that's pretty much it for today.
Yeah, man. Don't forget, like, subscribe, dislike. We really don't care.
Comment.
Just engage with us so we know like what you guys want to see in the future.
You can send us a message.
Yeah, also we are not sponsored by Home Goods. It's just what we had for today. But identity reveal will be coming eventually. But that's it. That's it for today, guys. Big Blue Waffle Entertainment.
We out.
We out.